everyone, myself Mamta and welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Pathshala. So in the last class we saw about input functions in Python, how to take a user input, how to take a string as a user input, how to take an integer as a user input. All these things we saw, right? And some theoretical part of Numpy also we saw. So what is Numpy? Why we use Numpy? So basically Numpy is a Python library which is used for working with arrays, right? And why we use numpy is in Python we have list that serves the purpose of arrays, but as it is very slow, so numpy came into existence, which is 50 times faster than the traditional Python list. So that's why we use numpy, and numpy is faster than list. Why it, all these things also we discussed in the last class. The main reason why numpy is faster than list is because of its memory allocation. So how it will retrieve or access, manipulate, all these things numpy will do very effectively when compared to list. And the other main reason is also numpy was basically built on built with C and C++. So for fast computation, all the C and C++ will support Numpy. So Numpy is a Python library that was written partially in Python, but major part, all the computation part was written in C and C++. That's one of the reasons why it is faster as well. Okay, we'll go with some implementation today. So practical thing. Let's import using this import numpy command. Import it, and then we'll create an array, and then let's check the array how it is. Okay, it is a type of the array numpy nd array. So what is this nd array? Nd array, the array object in Python is called as nd array. So we create a numpy nd array object by using array function. Okay, so we can check the shape of it. We can also import a numpy using an alias name called np. Okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll create an array and let's check the type of the array. So it is also numpy.end array. So we'll use alias name or anything. It is same. So we have multi-dimensional arrays. So let's check one by one. I'll create a 0-dimensional array. To see it as what dimension, we have two options. So we can check it using dot shape, and also we can check with array dot endim. Okay, it is giving 0, that means it is a 0-dimensional array. And I'm creating a 1-dimensional array and I'm checking the shape and endim. Using endim, it is showing 1, that means it is a 1-dimensional array, and it is a 2D array. Creating a 2D array and checking it, and then we have another function called reshape. Reshape in the sense it is a 2 rows 3-dimensional array, right? So I want to change the dimensions of the array. So the only basic rule in this reshape is the size of the array should be same. So it is 6, size of 6. That means it has 6 elements, right? So the array which we want to reshape should also have 6 elements. The size should be 6. Then only it will able to create. If I give 3 by 3, that will give an error, value error, because cannot reshape array of size 6 into shape 3 by 3. Okay, so then we can make it as 3 by 2 only. Okay, and the shape of both the 2D array, which was this, the basic one, and which was reshaped. Both the shapes we can see it here. And if you check array.endim, it is a 2-dimensional array. I am creating a 3-dimensional array and checking the shape of it, and checking the shape using endim, it is 3, that means it is a 3-dimensional array. And we have another option also. We can create an array and we can specify the number of dimensions we want. Here endim is equals to 5 I have given while creating only. So it is creating an array with 5 dimensions. So we can see the array how it is, 5-dimensional array with 4 elements. Okay, if I give endim also, it is saying it is a 5-dimensional array. So if we have an array, how to access elements from an array? So I wanted 2, I want 3, I want 4, all the specific elements I want. So how to get it? Using indexing. So let's take a two-dimensional array and I want to retrieve a 6 from here. So how it is? So indexing, you know, right? Indexing will start with 0 and then 1 and then 2 and then it will continue like that. So if I give 1, this first index will refers to the first dimension and the second index will refers to the second dimension in an array. So 2D in the sense 1 and 2, that means it is a 0th dimension and it is first dimension. Got it? So in this first dimension I want this index element 2, that means in this first dimension index element 4 is index element 0, 5 index element is 1, 6 index element is 2. So here we'll get 2. The same thing I can retrieve using negative indexing also. Negative indexing means 0 will not be there, index starts from -1, it will start from the end, not from the starting. So -1 means this will get, so -1, so this is 1 and -1 element is 6. Okay, this is also 6. And let's say three-dimensional array, the same applies here. We need to give 3 indexes over here. Each index refers the particular dimension. So first index will refer the first dimension in the sense innermost dimension. Okay, the most inner one. Okay, usually the number of dimensions we can simply check it while checking this also. How it is, the starting square braces we have, right? So if I check, I have three starting square braces and ending also I have 3 square braces. So it is a 3-dimensional array. So to check the innermost, that means first innermost dimension, first dimension, so that we will check with this. Got it? So it is 0, that means this part, and in that 1 means 4, 5, 6, this one will come. Okay, in that 2 means 4 index is 0, 5 index is 1, 6 index is 2, so we'll get 6. Okay, and we have one more topic called slicing also. Slicing, only particular elements we are retrieving it here, right? Accessing particular elements. So I want some part of the array. So how we need to get it? We have a concept of slicing. So this is the array and in that I want some part of the array. So this part I want. So 2, 3, 4, 5 I want. So we'll get the starting index colon and then the ending index we want. So starting index, it is 1. So 0, 1 index is 0, 2 index is 1. So from 2 it will start. But the basic thing over here is we have given the ending index as 5, right? So it will exclude 5th index. So it is first index, second index, third index, fourth index and 5th index. But it will exclude the 5th index, right? So it will take till this part only. Let's see. So it is 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a 2D and try it. Okay, the same thing applies here only, here also. So a simple colon will refers it want all the elements from first D. So all the rows and columns and then first row and all columns from the 2D, second dimension. First, this one. Sorry, it is rows and columns, right? So this part will get 2, 3, 5, 6 will get, because it is not taking 0. It is telling that from first index it want. Okay. And we can check the data types also. Data type of array, and we can use arrays. We can use in for loops. We can use joining arrays. We can do in iterations. All these things we can do. So this is a for loop that I have written for getting each and every element in an array. So I have taken 2 arrays over here and I want to join both. So I have used a concatenate function. Okay, as this is a 1D array, it was concatenated normally. If it is a 2D, it will we need to give row wise or column wise. How we need to concatenate? So for that we have some thing called axis. Axis is equals to 1 means it will concatenate row wise. Axis equals to 0 means it will concatenate column wise. Okay, and then we have some other functions to retrieve some random samples. So np.random.rand 3 by 3 means 3 by 3 size of array will get with some random numbers. Whenever we run, the numbers will keep on changing. Some random numbers will get. So if I want a random integer from between 1 to 10, so with this random.randint, I can retrieve an integer, random integer. For every run, there will get a random value. And we have a concept called standard normal. What it is? 1 second. It is a standard normal distribution. So if I want some values of standard normal distribution, samples from standard normal distribution, 3 by 3 I want. 3 by 3 is the size of the array. 3 rows, 3 columns. So we can retrieve it. We have a lot of other functions as well. np dot, if I press on tab, it will show all the available functions. Okay, let's if you find time, when you find time also, let's quickly you can have a look and use it. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.